Who feels like a nice stretch? Is it just me? Okay, no, you're here too, so obviously you. Okay, so we're going to have, come forward onto your knees. Let's start here. And then you're going to have your left knee in front of your right, okay? So I've got my knees stacked. My left knee is in front of my right knee. My feet are out to the side. And then I'm just going to sit back, okay? And I want my feet to go out to the sides and my bum down. If you're struggling to get your bum down, just pad it out. Get a cushion or a towel or something, some padding, a jumper, and just put it underneath your bum a bit. You want both bum cheeks down if possible. And then sitting nice and tall, keeping those feet flexed and leaning forward. Leaning ever so slightly more over to the left. Walking those hands forward. If you've got some blocks, you can have your hands on blocks. So feeling the outer thighs release. So inhaling, growing tall. Exhaling, sinking forward. Inhale, growing tall. Exhaling, reaching forward. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath here, inhaling. And exhale. Good, just sinking your head, shaking out your head. Take a breath into the back of the body. Good, slowly walking your hands up, then let's twist here. So your right hand on your left knee, your left hand behind you. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, twist. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, twist. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, twist. One more breath, inhale. And exhale. Good, then coming back, taking your hands behind you, feet in front of you, max distance apart, and just rock and rolling your knees over to the side. Just a little bit of a resettling the hips. Good, and then you're going to switch sides. So you're going to have your right, so this time come forward again, and onto your knees. It's the easiest way for me to get into it. And then you've got your right knee this time in front of your left, your feet out to the side, and it might feel totally different on this side, and that's fine. Dropping that bum back might feel easier even. It feels harder for me, definitely. So my right hip slightly up. I can just get it down if I just wobble around a bit. But I feel a lovely stretch in my hip flexors, my outer thighs. So remember, use padding, jumper, towel, pillow, whatever you can find really. And then reaching ever so slightly over this right knee. And again, then just breathing. Inhale, growing tall. And exhale. Inhale, growing tall. And exhale. Inhale, growing tall. Exhale. One more breath here. And then you just want to lean forward, drop your head, shaking out your head, letting any tension go. Inhaling and exhaling, sighing out. Good, slowly walking your hands back, then left hand goes to right knee, right hand behind you. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, twist. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more breaths. Good, coming back to center again, hands go behind you, legs out in front. A little rock of the knees, left to right, just letting the hips resettle. Good, and then now you're going to do your little 90-90. So I'm going to have my right leg forward, my left leg behind me. So you want to think of 2 90 degrees angles with your legs. And you want to face over this right leg, okay? And again, rather than rounding the upper back, trying to be nice and tall and long in this spine. Dropping your head and breathing, inhaling. Dropping that gaze. One more big breath here. Sighing out. Good. Slowly, slowly walking your hands back up to seating. Good. Nice and tall here. Place your hands around, so just right in front of you basically. And little challenge. Can you lift this left foot up? So a little rotation in the hip joint here. Lifting this left foot up. And I don't have much height here at all, but that's fine. And it's kind of easier if you lean forward. So challenge yourself to lean back a bit, sit a bit more upright. Good. But it's really good for you. Just working into the hips, lifting that left foot up and down. 4 more. And 3. Good. Last 2. And 1. Nice. And then just holding on to this left leg, or wherever you can on the left leg, really dropping your gaze, inhaling and sighing out. Good, and then ever so simply, just rotating over to the other side. So slowly making your way into this position. 2 90-degree angles. I've got my left foot forward, and again, it might feel totally different, but you know, who cares? It's all good. Leaning over this front left leg, nice and tall in the spine, and let's just breathe. Each exhale, you might be able to sink a little bit deeper. Couple more breaths. Last breath, just sink down, drop that gaze, inhaling, sighing out. Good, slowly, slowly walking up. Remembering it might feel totally different this side, so sitting nice and tall. Can you lift this right foot up a little bit, even if it's just an inch? And remember, it's a lot more difficult if you're sitting nice and upright. It's definitely something that I need to work on for sure. It's one of those things which you kind of, you have to get round to. I kind of always avoid stuff that's difficult, which is, I suppose, the opposite of what you should really be doing. Good, so lifting and lowering this right foot, trying to not lean forward, which I'm really tempted to do right now. 4 more. Good, and 3. Last 2. And last 1. Good. And then just holding on to that right leg wherever you can, dropping the gaze. Inhale, sighing out. Nice, okay. And then give me a few little rolls here. And then final pose, you're going to have your left knee forward, and then you're going to come on to this right foot. Okay, so I've got and again, you can get some padding under that left knee if that feels good. I'm going to reach both my hands onto my right knee, shoulders away from the ears. I'm just shining this left hip down onto the mat as much as I can. Inhaling. And with each exhale, sinking a little bit deeper. Inhale. Couple more breaths. Last breath here. Good, and then I'm going to bring both my hands down and I'm pulling my hips back. So I'm in a kind of half split. I might even walk my right foot a little bit further away from me. And then I'm going to keep pulling back with this right hip and the left hip forward, just increasing that stretch in the hamstring. Nice and upright in the upper body, inhaling and exhaling. And inhale. And if you want more of a kind of splits, half splits, just bring that left knee back a little bit more. As long as you keep pulling that right hip back. 1 more breath. I'm going to have my left hand below my left shoulder. And my right arm is going to reach to the sky, which is really difficult to balance. Keep drawing that right hip back. Inhaling. And exhaling. Good, and then bending that right knee however you can, coming out of it in this runner's lunge, bringing that leg back, and then just switching sides. So left foot forward, right knee back. Remember padding out your right knee if you need to. Hands go onto the left knee and then breathe. Each exhale, sinking that right hip down a little bit more. Couple more breaths. Good, placing those hands down, toe heeling that left foot forward, flexing that left foot, bringing that left hip back, that right hip forward, walking the arms forward, trying to stay as tall as you can in the upper body and breathe. Feeling the stretch in the left hamstring, keep thinking of pulling the hip back, the left hip back. Good, the right hand goes below the right shoulder, pull that left hip back, Reach up if you can. Challenge your balance here. So wobbly. Inhale and exhale. Good. Bending this left leg. Walking forward with the legs. I'm just going to turn so you can see me. And I'm in my little yogi squat here. And if your heels can't reach the ground, absolutely fine, but you can get a blanket or a towel and just put it under your heels. Nice and tall in the waist. A little rock left to right. Good, then you'll extend your right arm, snuggling in that right elbow. Reaching up with the left hand. Inhale. Sighing out. Good, switching sides, snuggling in that left arm. Reaching up with the right, inhaling, exhale. Good, one more time, little rock left to right. And then final little challenge, can we just stand up from here? Good, and you're done. Thanks everyone, I hope you enjoy that. See you soon, bye.